everybody. Welcome back to the Divergent Comics podcast. I'm Gary, and today is not an indie comic creator interview, even though many of you, if you've started listening and watching, you will recognize the guest that I have on today, Kevin, founder of Keviside Global, and like 20 other foundations and organizations that we will definitely talk about later in the episode. But that is not this episode. We are talking the Arrowverse. And Supergirl literally just came out on Thursday, Friday, before we recorded this. So I figured, why not talk Arrowverse? Because we got Supergirl TV show that we will have to rank, because that's the conversation today. We're going to be ranking the Arrowverse shows. And we're going to be listing some of our favorite characters as well. Kevin, how you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good, brother. How you doing?
Doing good, man. I'm excited to have this conversation with you. This is gonna be a fun one. I was literally giddy just preparing it. So,
man, I remember I made a post on Threads to you. I was like, dude, we got to do another collaboration because that was fun. And then I think I messaged you on Messenger. No, you responded to me on Threads saying you have an idea that you want to tell me. I was like, okay. So I messaged you like a couple hours later because I think I was in Texas.
Okay.
Like a couple hours later, I finally text you. I was like, okay, I'm looking forward to. No, this is before I left Texas. This is before. And I was like, okay, what's your idea you're thinking about doing? And then you tell me Arrowverse. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. So for those of you who don't know, like, the Arrowverse is a core memory in my late teen, early 20s livelihood. Because Arrow came out in 2012. I was a junior in high school. And so I was hooked on Arrow from day one. And watched all of it.
I was 13, through. So I was in 8th grade. I think. Yeah, I was 8th.
Oh, man.
Wait. Either 8th grade going to 9th grade, I think. I believe when it came out. I think it was 8th grade to go into... No. Because it came out October 2012?
2012, yeah.
That was 8th. That might be 7th grade. No. I lose track of time. I don't know.
It's somewhere in that area.
I was in middle school. I believe I was in middle school when it came out.
Right.
I believe so.
That just shows how young we are, or for those of you who may be younger, shows how old we are. Take it however you want. I was like, this has to be a topic, and I had to bring you on to do this because I know we both have talked about our love for the Arrowverse.
I was 7th grade. That was my 7th grade year when it came out. There we go. I had to think
so this is a core part of your memory too.
Yeah, it is. It is. I had to think about it. Like 2012, I was 13 when it came out. Then I was like 2012, 2013, 7th grade, 13, 14, 8th grade, 14, 15, 9th grade. I'm like, it lines up. That was my 7th grade year. Yeah, I was 7th grade. Yep. Man, God, 7th grade. Oh my God, I was a dumbass. Whew, that's a whole different topic. That's a whole different topic. But yeah, 7th grade when Arrowverse started, and that was the glory days of CW.
It was. But before we get started on that, I have to start this episode like I've been starting every other episode of the podcast.
My bad.
No, you're good. You're good. I had to go down memory lane. I had to get everything set up. I wouldn't be a good podcast host if I didn't set the episode.
That's true.
So,
that is true.
Starting out this episode, we are going to do our Would You Rather. Kevin, are you ready for Would You Rather?
No, but let's bring it to me, man.
All right. So, first Would You Rather.
Okay.
Would you rather train with Batman or train with Moon Knight?
Oh, that's easy, Moon Knight. I would train with Moon Knight.
Really?
Easy. Yeah, I would train with Moon Knight.
I don't know, man.
Because one, I'm like, Moon Knight is like a supernatural thing in a way, and I'm a big supernatural type of fan.
Right.
And like, especially like dealing with like the Egyptian gods, like I'll be like That's very true. Curious, and I can do so many other things than do prep time with Batman. If I'm being honest.
I mean, but you got to deal with Khonshu, and Khonshu is a dick.
I mean, I deal with a lot of dicks, so that's fine with me. So I don't care.
That's funny.
Like, so okay. I'm fine with it.
That's fair.
Plus, I think I can deal with Khonshu than I can deal with Bruce Wayne as Batman, because I feel like Bruce Wayne would be much of a bigger dick than Khonshu.
That is fair. That is fair.
I'll be really honest with you, man. So
All
yeah,
right.
Moon Knight for me.
Next, would you rather be chronically underdressed or chronically overdressed?
Depends on the event. I'm like,
Now, this is for every event. Anytime you have to go
oh,
to an
every
event,
event.
every event you go to,
Well,
you're
I
either
would rather
always
be
underdressed or always
overdressed just to
overdressed.
be safe in a way
Mm,
than underdressed looking like potentially naked. You know what I mean?
hmm
So I'd
That's
rather be
fair.
overly dressed as a protection. Um, Make sure I'm actually covered all the way. I don't care, even if it's hot. I'm making sure that I'm at least appropriate a
Right.
bit.
That's fair. That
So
is very
yeah,
fair.
I'll definitely overdress.
All right. Now, this one I figured you would love. This last one. Would you rather be an extra in an Oscar winning movie or be a lead in a box office flop?
Mm. See, based on my personality, I'd rather be an extra. If I'm being honest. But I
I
don't.
figured
I'm
you would like
like,
that one.
yeah. I'm like, if because I can't really be a lead unless it's like an alien movie where I can be like the lead
Hmm
monster.
Yeah.
Like I'll be a creature actor, then that I could definitely. But having to lead or carry a whole movie though,
hmm
Jesus, that would be an entire headache. Especially as a good guy, that's too many rules to play by. I'd rather be the
Unless you're the
villain than
villain.
extra.
Unless you're a villain. Like, Sony's been doing the Spider-Man villains
Well,
movie,
we're not
so.
going to talk about that because that's trash. So I'm not going to be that type of villain.
Fair, fair.
Um, but nah, I'd rather be an extra in an Oscar-worthy movie.
I can respect it. All right. Sweet. That was fun.
Heck yeah.
So, Kevin, you ready to rank the Arrowverse shows?
Let's get it, man.
All right. So, I'm going to share my screen. So, for
All
those of you
right.
who are listening, you won't be able to see what we're actually putting on the screen, but I will be as detailed as possible so that you can get an idea of what we are discussing. All right. So, Kevin, you can see screen, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So, set in the stage, there are 8 shows that are part of the Arrowverse. It
Mm-hmm.
started in 2012 with Arrow. Then we have The
Mm-hmm.
Flash that came out 2 years later in 2014.
14. Yeah.
Um, Supergirl came out a year after that in 2015. Then Legends of Tomorrow came out after that.
2016.
Yep. We have Black Lightning, I believe, came out in 2018. Batwoman came out also in 2018. And
Yeah,
then
I think that came out around the same time.
right. And then we had Superman and Lois and Naomi, which came out in 2019.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So what we're going to
Oh,
do?
you didn't add Stargirl. Well, she was there too.
I forgot about Stargirl, but does she technically count because she didn't? She never crossed over.
Well,
She
technically
never
Naomi
crossed
didn't
over.
cross over either, though. Did she?
She didn't, but the reason why she's technically considered part of the Arrowverse is because her connection to Superman, and they didn't
I
have that for.
forgot about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, they didn't
Okay,
like
that
really
makes
show
sense.
that
Yeah.
Superman, but it's kind of implied that that's the Superman.
Uh,
Yeah,
that's
so
true. Good point. Yeah. But yeah, Stargirl is more of a standalone.
it
Um,
is, and I love
she
that
only
show.
appeared as a cameo in like the Crisis crossover
Right,
to
which is
show
why I
what Earth
couldn't.
she's on. So
I
that
could.
makes
That's why I
sense.
couldn't
Yeah,
put
okay.
her on
I
there.
got,
But
I got you. Yeah.
sweet. So I'm thinking, do you want to start with the very first show to kick off the Arrowverse, and then just kind of go from there with the last being, I
Hey.
guess technically last would be Superman and Lois and Naomi.
Right. Yeah. I'll follow you, man.
Okay, cool. So first show, Arrow. Now, before we get started, here's how the ranking goes.
Okay.
G is the worst. We
Okay.
have F, which is second worst. E, third worst. D is basically mid. C, slightly above mid. B, solid.
Solid.
A is good. And then we have S, which is great. So
Oh man. Okay. So with
the rules
Arrow.
are we can only put
This is
one
interesting.
show in each of these categories, okay?
Right.
So what we'll do, we'll mention the show. So we'll start with Arrow, and we'll kind of discuss where we think it ranks in regards to the overall Arrowverse shows.
Yeah.
So Arrow being the flagship show, what are your thoughts in regards to where you think it should fall in the ranking? Because I have my personal idea, but I want to hear what you think first.
When it first started, Arrow is an S.
I agree. First 2 seasons was amazing.
Oh, fantastic. But if it was like this about seasons, it would be so much easier.
Maybe in a future episode we'll come back and revisit
Like
this and just do that.
So we could pick our trilogy. We do a third part of this for our trilogy. But okay,
It's tough, ain't it?
it's not mid to
No.
me. It's definitely not mid. So for me, I would put it in A
You put an A.
because one, it started out very strong,
Mm-hmm.
but as seasons progressed, it kind of got a bit drawn out too much at moments, and then it kind of flopped. But then it picked back up, and then it kind of just ran its course. If that makes sense.
I can see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I would say this is the way I look at it. And I kind of agree with you putting Arrow at A, but the way I look at it, Arrow seasons 1 and 2, S tier. Like S
Oh,
tier,
definitely. Oh, definitely.
hands down
Yeah.
some of the best DC
Oh, yeah.
TV we've ever gotten, live action.
Oh God, heck yeah.
80% of season 3 was an A. The rest of it
Agreed.
was at least a C or a D.
Yeah, that's why my stars are very strong, but it kind of zigzags in moments. Of like
Right.
moments like they didn't need to have that in the episode, and like other
Yeah,
moments
I think
like
about
you could expanded that just a little bit to make the story flow a bit better.
right.
And then
Like
other
I think
parts, I was
about
like, okay, this is shown out too much. Like, come on.
yeah, like in season 3 is when we first meet Felicity's mom and dad, and I
Yeah.
think like those moments are moments where it's like I literally skipped those episodes. That's how
Yeah.
much I don't like it. So
I feel like they just put like random fillers with them.
and
That was
then
weird.
season 4 really just was a drag. They really ruined it because Damien Dark I felt was a really good villain, but I think they
Yes.
ruined it by
Oh.
trying to add the supernatural element to it and making him too comedic.
Oh,
So it really
yeah.
kind of had an imbalance in the season. So season 4
Yeah.
was really bad. Season 5 and 6 I think were really good and set up a really good tone to kind of get things going. But then season 7 and 8 just kind of they were meh. So
Yeah, especially with that villain, the dragon. Like, he
Oh,
should
Richard
have
Dragon,
died.
yeah.
He should have died a long time ago. But they kept drawing him out, and he got way too predictable.
hmm
And I was like, Jesus Christ. Like,
yeah. And the way that they
so
kept
that's why it really fell off right there. I was like, she should have died like 100 episodes ago.
yeah, the way that they kept dragging out Malcolm Merlin too was
Yeah.
was rough. So personally, I'm thinking put in Arrow at the B slot. What do you think?
Well, yeah. Well, now I'm thinking about, yeah. I'm like, yeah, I'll go with B too. Like, my first 2 seasons are S. Like, it is like, it has like an A, and then it kind of, but it is. So yeah, I would agree with the B though.
Now I'm thinking about because I forgot we have these other shows on here. We have to put something at
True,
A, and I already know what I want at S.
but
So I
I already
don't know.
I already know my other A though in the series. So,
Okay.
but for me,
So
I think
what's
Arrow
your
should
your
go
other A?
Superman and Lois.
A?
Yeah, Superman. Oh, I'm sorry. Superman and Lois is it's an S. My bad. Sorry.
Okay.
Superman and
Okay.
Lois
So
is
we're on the
S.
same page
Sorry.
with that. So
1-1.
we'll go ahead and move that.
My A. I'm sorry. My bad.
We'll go ahead and put
A is
Superman and Lois at
Naomi.
S.
A is Naomi. I think she was pretty good season, even though she lasted only 1 season. Which
Yeah.
sucks.
So, and I guess we can kind of just really kind of go back and forth with it because it is more difficult to kind of go in order like that.
It is.
I personally, so I got halfway through Naomi and I couldn't finish
Oh
it.
dang, bro.
I just couldn't
That's
finish
fair.
it. So for me,
That's
Naomi
fair.
is the only show on here that I would put at the G, personally.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, because I just couldn't finish it.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
I'm willing to be persuaded to put it higher than G if you have a good
I
argument.
will at least give her a E.
E?
Just I'm like, because I'm like, I will say like, there's moments she's mid, but then there's moments that she has like some really great moments in the show.
Okay.
So I'm just like, just to be nice, let's give her like an E or an F. A bit.
I'll put her at F.
Okay, I'm like, but yeah, little bit of grace, a little bit of grace. I'm like, because I think she was pretty dope. She was pretty dope.
So, I think with these two already being on the board, I feel confident now putting Arrow at A. Yeah, I think I'm confident.
I'm just going to put out. I want Batwoman at G because that was straight up trash to me.
Let me argue for my girl. Okay, I'll argue for my girl because I was going to put her at like E or D, but I think I can live with the E because I know where I want to put at D. Okay. And it might surprise people, but I think at E, Batgirl would fit. No, because I'm thinking about the other shows. Yeah, Batwoman. So I'm looking at the other shows. I'm just like,
you sure about that? Because I feel like Batwoman's the weakest one out the shows.
It is, and it's mainly because of what happened in season 1. Like with Ruby Rose leaving after season 1 for very valid reasons. Like I don't want to diminish that, but for very valid reasons. But yeah,
but even with her in the show, the script writing was horrible for me. I could.
That's fair. It was so rough. Like the first season was really rough to get through, and it wasn't Ruby Rose's fault. It was definitely a lot of issue with the writing of it. I feel like, and this is why I wanted to give it a little bit of a fight, but I can't really argue against it because season 3 was when the show actually hit its stride, and that's when it ended.
I didn't even care to watch it. I'm not going to lie, man.
I can put Batwoman at G. I could put Batwoman at G.
Even though the actress. I forget her name. I know her from the show God Friended Me. I'm like, I know she's a fantastic actress.
Oh yeah, she is. I'm sorry, Javisha Leslie. Yeah, I love her.
Thank you. She was really
good.
But I can't sit through another season.
Sad part about it is like the reason Batwoman was such a bad show isn't because of the acting or even because of the plots. It's just the fact of the story itself. Like the writing was just bad. Like the plots were very intriguing. Like season 1 with Alice and like Kate finding out Alice is her long lost cousin.
I slick thought Alice was kind of hot. I'm not gonna freaking lie.
I mean, valid. I'm not gonna
I think that's the only reason I got through the first season because of Alice. I'm like, I watched it for the plot. The plot is Alice.
Yeah. That was me with Sophie. That was me with Sophie.
This is why we're brothers, because we both have the same taste.
Fair. So, what do you want to talk about next? What do you want to put on the board next?
Shit. We got the Flash, Black Lightning, Legends, and
Supergirl.
Oh shit, this is hard.
Right?
Oh fuck. God damn it. Oh.
Now, let's talk about Black Lightning, because I feel like this show doesn't get talked about enough.
The crazy thing is, I didn't watch Black Lightning until he showed up in a Crisis crossover.
Oh snap! Did you finish?
That's when I actually learned about Black Lightning. I'm just like, well, I saw the trailers on the CW and everything, but I did not know he was connected to the DC shows.
So technically, he wasn't.
Really?
He wasn't. He was on his own universe.
Yeah, I mean, I know that now after watching the show.
But I'm just like,
it was just very interesting.
It was, to me, it was dumb that they didn't have them all on the same universe beforehand.
Yeah.
But I want to make your argument. Black Lightning should be a B.
Yeah. That's no argument with me. That's not an argument with me. I'm actually with you on that one.
It's funny because
like I'm going down memory lane in my head how I felt with watching the shows.
That's how I feel too.
I was like, wait a minute. I'm like, this is fucking hard. I'm just like, wait.
Yeah, like season 1 of Black Lightning was really
definitely
good.
A B. Yeah.
Yeah, season 1 was really good. They got 4 seasons. Seasons 2 and 3 were okay, but they did a lot with the story in those
They did.
seasons. And then
They
season
did.
4, I felt like just ended with such an amazing finale.
Agreed. Especially after the Crisis
Mm-hmm.
crossover, I think
Yeah.
they wrapped him up very
And
good.
plus, I felt like the casting for everyone in the show was just absolutely phenomenal.
Oh hell yeah, hell yeah! I loved everyone's performance now, and especially the villain guy. I'm like, I'm a big
Oh,
villain guy, so
Tobias? Yeah.
yeah, Tobias, that dude pissed me the fuck off.
He was great, honestly. He made
That dude was a
season 1 even
badass.
more enjoyable.
Oh yeah,
All right.
but
We got to talk about The Flash. I've been trying
ugh.
to hold off on talk about it, but we got to talk about The Flash.
Dude, I'm not going to lie with you, man. After Crisis, I stopped watching Flash.
I don't blame you. I
I
don't
did
blame
not
you.
watch the final seasons after that because I saw the trailers of the episodes. I knew exactly what was going to happen. That's the sad part about
That's
it.
literally how it went. And that's the sad part about it. Like I
I
I
was
was
like,
in a chokehold with The Flash for those last 5 seasons. After season 4, because season 4 was bad. Season 4 of The Flash was
dude,
bad.
was that was Salvatore?
That was season
Sal-
3. Season 4 was
Sorry,
DeVoe.
thank you. I keep getting confused. Sorry, season 3 is my favorite because it was Salvatore. Because how dark it was. That's why
Season
that's
3
my favorite
was
season.
season
I'm
3
like,
is low key
phenomenal.
underrated.
It really was. Yeah, I'm like after my season after 1 through 4 was like the fantastic seasons, and I was actually very impressed how dark Barry Allen could get in season 3. I was like, holy shit, he
Yeah.
should have been in Zack Snyder's movie. Um, but but season 1 through 4 had a blast, and then Crisis. Wait, was Crisis part of 4 or 5?
5.
It was part of 5.
Yeah.
Okay, so half of 5 because leading up to Crisis, and then after that, I'm just like, okay, I'm bored.
Yeah,
That's
because the
that's
first
really how
half
it
of
was.
season 5 was just basically like random villain of the week episodes. It
Yeah,
wasn't anything
yeah,
overarching. Then after Crisis, they had to deal with everything that happened in the fallout of
yeah.
Crisis. I don't even remember who. Oh no, the main villain of season 5 was Cicada. That's who it was.
Cicada.
Yeah, such a
Not gonna
late.
lie, he was a good villain. I'm not gonna lie. He was well. I won't say good. He
They
was decent. I mean, he
they
was decent.
changed him out halfway through the season. That was my problem.
That is true. I'm like, damn.
Because
Yeah,
originally
I'm like,
it was
my
the
memory is starting to
dad,
come back now. Thinking about the season. I'm like, oh damn.
but that's
They
when they
did.
also introduced Nora Allen, which I wasn't mad at Nora Allen. I liked
Man, that
her.
was so many plots at once. My brain is like trying to remember which. Like Jesus Christ.
It's
You're
crazy.
right. They did change him out so many freaking times throughout the entire season.
Mm-hmm.
And then Barry's daughter, Nora, comes into play. I was
Yep.
like, how, fam? What?
Yep.
What the
And then
crap?
they introduced Bart at the tail end of the
Oh,
season.
oh my God. It
So
legit gave me a headache trying to catch up with these plots. Like, where are we
season
leading
5
this
was
to?
bad. Season 5 was really bad. But here's the crazy part. Half of season 6 was really good. Like that first half where we got blood work,
Ooh,
that was really good.
yeah,
And
yeah.
then they did a crossover in season 6, or was no, I'm wrong. Crisis was in season 6, not season 5. Season 5 was Crisis
Infinite Earth, no,
on Earth
Earth X.
X.
Wait, Earth X.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ, what do you call my bad? Sorry,
because
Earth
that's when
X.
Iris and
Because
Barry
that was
got
part
married.
1 of yeah.
Yeah,
That's right.
yep.
That's right.
And so Crisis
Uh,
on Infinite Earths was season 6, and
yeah,
that's where
okay.
we saw Oliver die and all of that stuff. So
Wait a minute. Actually, wait a minute. No, it wasn't Earth. It was Elseworlds.
Elseworlds was season 5
It wasn't.
because
Yeah,
Earth
it
X
wasn't Earth
was
X.
season
It was
4.
X. Yeah, it was X. Elseworlds. That's what it was
That might
called.
be the
Elseworlds.
next. That might be the next ranking. Rank the Arrowverse
Yeah,
crossovers.
yeah.
So yeah, so
I'm like,
Elseworlds and
okay,
then
yeah,
Crisis
okay,
on
because
Infinite Earths.
yeah, it was Elseworlds. Then Crisis on Crisis basically.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I was like, damn it, what was?
Okay.
It's like crap. Okay, yeah.
So where do you want to put Flash? I vote personally. I'm voting D because I know where I want to put Supergirl. Hint, hint.
B is mid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Just because it was just it was high, and when it was high, the Flash was high. But when it got low, you were lucky. You didn't watch those last 2 seasons. You didn't have to see the lightsaber flash fight.
Oh boy.
You didn't have to see the lightsaber flash fight.
Oh
Kevin, I
boy.
swear that I if it wasn't for the
It's
fact
on
that
my
it was the
Netflix, so I
last,
probably still can go watch it. But I'm not gonna do it though.
I would. I mean, I plan on it eventually, but
Ooh, now these last two shows though,
so Supergirl, I feel I gotta put it at E. I can't personally, I can't rate it any higher.
bro,
I never finished it.
bro. Me neither.
Did you stop after Crisis 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I'm not gonna lie. I started watching their final two seasons after Crisis,
Yeah.
or I don't know. It was one of the moments, but I watched a few episodes. It got way too political, and it just got way too depressing
Mm.
that I just completely just shut it off. And I'm like, I'm not gonna come back to this damn thing. And then like 2 years later, after the series finale happened, I actually went back and watched the series finale. I'm like, I'll skip this entire thing and
That's
just see
funny.
how it ends. I don't care to go watch what happened. I'm gonna watch the final episode.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, this is actually a good ending. Goodbye. And like, and then I thought about it. I was like, I didn't even go watch the Flash series finale,
So
and
I
I didn't even watch the final season of Legends either.
yeah, I didn't watch the final season of Legends. I did watch Legends up until that final season, and the only reason I didn't watch the final season was just because I really just didn't want to finish it.
Mm.
But Supergirl, like I finished season 5 because that was when they had Lex Luthor, and I think the evil Kara, I think was season 5.
I,
Um,
th- I think so. I'm not really sure. I don't
I
remember.
can't
I'll be
remember,
honest.
but
I
after
don't
that, I was
remember.
like, I just can't in good faith, and like I felt like they were butchering the characters. Like they butchered Wynn, they butchered Kelly, they butchered Alex. Like I
Man.
was not happy with the direction that the show went, and then they killed my favorite character. Not literally, but they figuratively killed my favorite character, and that's Lena, because I don't know what they did to her, but the way that she was acting in season 4 and 5,
Yeah.
I was not happy. I did not like that. So, and she was my favorite character.
Dude, man. But
So
yeah,
yeah,
I was like, Legends the other one that started out very strong in season 1 and 2, and then it just kind of got way too comedic and
it did.
unserious.
That was why I couldn't finish the last season, because it was like
Yeah,
season
I
5
I
and
couldn't
6 was just
finish
nothing
it.
but comedy. But I did
Yeah.
like a lot of the character interactions in Legends. I think I kind of started to fall off a little bit when they finally killed off Martin Stein, because I was just
Oh
like,
yeah, it felt he was the heart of the show in my opinion.
he
He was the
was.
heart.
And
Oh
then I
man.
think there was a point when Ray left the show. He left with Damien Dark's
Ooh,
daughter. And I was just
yeah.
like,
That
okay,
that tanked it even more.
yeah.
Yeah.
I did like the I guess kind of love scenario between Ava and Sarah. That was okay.
I was indifferent with it.
I mean, she was. It was
It's
uh,
like,
a human falling
it,
in love with a cyborg. So it's just like,
yeah, it
or is it
was. I'm
really
like,
more
it
like
was.
an AI entity or whatnot? It was weird.
That's why I was kind of indifferent with it. I was like, I am so confused as to what the hell's going on. Like,
Um,
how does this work exactly?
I will say though, the best
I was
season
like,
of Legends was when they had Kid Flash on and they had Vixen. I think that was like
ooh,
season 3 or 4. That was the best season
that's my second best.
Legends.
That was my second best for me.
What's your first?
Season 1. It was like season 1 when it wasn't before they got too comedic.
My issue with season 1 is I didn't care for any of the Hawk characters. I did not care for Hawkgirl or Hawkman. I felt like and then they killed Hawkman off
Fair.
in the first episode, and he didn't show back up again until the end.
Like
So
the
like,
final episode, final episode or
literally.
something. Yeah,
So I was like, like I don't care for this.
yeah,
But only reason
yeah,
I watched it again was because I love Sarah, and I liked
yeah.
Ray. I thought Ray was really good. So
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
So this is our tier list. We didn't talk about Superman and Lois because it's obviously the best show to be ever made.
Best masterpiece show of
Like
the
literally 10 out of
series.
10.
Oh my god. 12 out of 10, my brother. That
Facts.
from beginning to end, I was like, they have
Facts.
a whole new writing team on this show because
Oh
this did
yeah.
not feel like the other shows.
Agreed. You could tell they
And
took
I
their
was like,
time
the
with that show.
character development was there,
Yep.
the emotion was there, because
Yep.
you would be pissed, you would be sad, you'd be, and
Yeah.
it's like, dude, and then the ending just, oh, that was beautiful. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Oh.
All right. So
So
before we
chef's
finish
kiss to
this,
whoever wrote those scripts. Chef's kiss to you, my friend.
before we finish
And
the
you, I
tier
hope you got a
list,
pay raise after that freaking show.
they better be a showrunner
Was the best one.
now.
Jesus Christ.
What's your favorite season of Superman and Lois?
All of them. I can't really
He
choose
said
one.
the answer is yes.
I can't really choose one. If I'm being honest with you, I really can't choose one.
That is tough. All of them were
I was
really
like,
good.
I can't choose, and it worked for. I mean, and it actually worked for it to only have 4 seasons. Because I feel like if it went more, it probably would have milked it.
Yeah,
And
I like how each season built up on the next. Because season 1 we got John Henry Irons as the main villain. Or no, he wasn't the main villain. He was like the main antagonist, but the main villain was his brother Tal Rho. Then in season 2, we got Allie Austin, which I thought she was amazing. I love how her story interacted. And then we got Bizarro, which was so good.
Dude, man.
Then
dude,
season 3,
I'm gonna binge watch that show again just because. I don't care.
Season 3, we got technically we got Doomsday. Yeah, we got Doomsday in season 3, which they edged us on to the max in that season.
They pissed me off at that, but that was a good piss off though. I was like, you bastards.
I legitimately crashed out when I saw that. I was like, y'all really gonna end like that? But then to start season 4 the way they did.
For another week for the next. I'm like, you bastards. This should be on Netflix so I can binge watch it once.
But that start to season 4, amazing. And then the ending, I legitimately shed tears. That was the ending to Superman and Lois and the ending to Stargirl, the only 2 shows in the DCCW shows that I ever cried about.
Man.
If we could,
now think about it, I actually didn't finish Stargirl. Holy smokes! I just thought about it. I never finished Stargirl.
Bro, it's only 3 seasons.
It's not that I didn't like it. It was just I got too busy and forgot about it.
You got to finish it.
I know because I remember I watched like the first few episodes. I loved it, and then I got really busy with everything. I was like, now I'm like, oh shit, I never finished that show.
Yeah, it's only 3 seasons. So the sad part about it is they canceled Supergirl. It didn't get, or not Supergirl, Stargirl. It didn't get to end on its own. Like they were literally halfway through season 3 and they canceled it.
Bro.
So they had to wrap it up. And so the wrap up of the series worked, but it definitely felt rushed. And that's the sad part about it.
That's not their fault. That was the studio.
Exactly. So. I don't blame them at all, but I think they did really well with what they were given.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go binge watch that again because
I recommend it for sure.
Yeah, I did. I need to go finish that.
Right.
Flash, I'm not finishing. I don't care. Legends, I'm not finishing. I don't care. Supergirl, I want to watch the series finale.
I plan on finishing it.
Black Lightning was fun.
Yeah.
Batwoman, I'm not going back to you.
You got to watch season 3 at least. You got to watch season 3 because, like I said, it ends really well.
Fine. He's begging me to watch it. Fine. Okay.
All right. So for everyone listening,
I guess I'll check out season 3 of Batwoman.
At least finish Batwoman, and I'll finish Naomi and Supergirl and Legends.
Damn, you gonna do a triple threat?
I'm gonna do it. All right. So for everyone listening,
I'm sorry. You're gonna be watching Supergirl and and Legends.
Yeah.
But Naomi, I think it'll be a better option to watch.
So everyone listening, this is the list. This is how we have the Arrowverse shows ranked. From top to bottom, we have Superman and Lois at S rank, Arrow at A, Black Lightning at B, Legends of Tomorrow at C, The Flash at D, Supergirl at E, Naomi at F, and Batwoman at G.
Oh, yeah.
Good stuff. So, that was fun. I enjoyed that. That was really fun.
Oh, yeah.
So next segment, Kevin, because another thing that I've been doing on the podcast for the last few episodes is I've been doing a top 3 list. And I
Oh
don't
boy.
usually join in, but I'm going to join in with you on this one. So I want to do on theme your top 3 favorite Arrowverse characters.
Fuck. That's make it hard. Oh, you got only top three. God damn it.
Yep, only thing. I'll do this.
Shit.
I'll give you an honorable. I'll give you the option to add an honorable mention.
Okay, cool. Shit. Now I gotta go down memory lane.
You want me to go first?
Um, yeah, because I need a minute because it's been so long.
It's a lot of them.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah, please go first. It's taking me a minute.
my honorable mention, I'm going to put Lena Luthor, just because I loved her in the first 3 seasons of Supergirl. She was kind of like the woman in the chair, kind of for Supergirl.
That's Lex's sister, right?
Yes,
Okay.
the adopted sister of Lex Luthor,
Yes.
and I hated that they turned her into a villain, kind of, sorta, in season 4, and I never finished season 6 and 7, so I don't know how her story arc ended. But I know in season 5, she was still kind of estranged to Kara, which was
I
weird.
think she became good with them because I watched the series finale. I think she became good with them.
Okay, well, that makes you
I
feel
think,
better.
like I said, it's been a couple years, so I don't. But I think she came good again.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, I love Lena, and so she had to be at least an honorable mention for me. Number 3, I'm going to say Cisco from The Flash. Cisco
Nice.
was just one of the most consistent characters throughout the entirety of The
That is
Flash.
fact. That's a fact.
Um, Even when he got his powers and became Vibe, he still was like this very consistent character. And he was kind of like the emotional beat of the show until they decided to like send him off and bring in Chester, which I'm not mad at it. I like Chester. But I just hated how they felt like they couldn't have Chester and Cisco on the show at the same time. It was annoying.
it was an actor thing because the actor was done with the show.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I think it was the actor chose. He was ready to leave. Cisco was ready to leave. I forget the actor's name, but he was ready to leave.
Yeah, I can imagine. He was on there for so long. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, John Diggle. He would have been number 1, but the problem I have with him.
They pissed me off when they threw
You
the
know
ring.
exactly what I'm about to say.
I know what you're talking about. They pissed me when they threw the ring.
Yes.
That was stupid. But unless they have to do that due to like rights issues, but still, you could have kept with a tease.
Right. Like just don't continue with that story arc and just keep him off the show since Arrow ended.
Exactly.
But no, they brought him onto freaking Flash and had him say, "I threw it away." Like why? So that pissed me off. And then I hated his whole story arc in season 6 where he was taking the drugs. I hated that. So those are the only 2 reasons why he's not at number 1 for me. But my all-time favorite character from the Arrowverse, anyone who knows me should know, like, I love villains. And it's kind of a talk. I was torn, but I'm going to go with Tobias Well. It was going to be between him or Lex Luthor, but we only got 1 season and a half of Lex Luthor.
Tobias is badass.
He is.
Yeah.
And then his quips, my favorite line is when he called Jefferson and his family the chocolate-covered Incredibles.
Oh, God. Dude, when he said that, I had to pause TV. I was like, wait a minute. Did this dude really just call a black family the chocolate? I was like, what? It's not racist because they are chocolates and they're black.
Right.
But I should be pissed because you're the villain saying that.
Right.
But at the same time, I'm freaking impressed because how you said it.
Yep.
You didn't say it in a disrespectful way. That's what pissed me more off.
Exactly. I feel like he was trying to be.
Right. So you try to disrespect them, but you just called us chocolate. That's more of a compliment
Right.
than a than a
It
than
was
assault.
funny. I loved it. So yeah,
I was like,
he's definitely a
so
number
yeah.
one for me.
Oh yeah. Oh
He
my
had so many
God,
memorable moments.
dude. Hell. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh Jesus Christ. My top three.
Yep, and you get an honorable mention.
My my first one. I would have to go. I'm going with the villain too.
Okay,
Well, is it okay about two, or is it
sure.
have to be okay?
Go ahead.
What's it? Salazar?
Oh,
I forget.
Savitar.
Yeah, from season three of Flash, because
Okay.
I love the horror aspect, how dark that season got.
Yeah, that was really dark.
And I really loved Zoom.
Hmm.
I really love Zoom. I'm not gonna lie.
Zoom
That
was
dark
great.
Flash was so freaking badass to me. So that's those two my number one
Hmm.
favorite characters. My number two, uh, oof, Jesus Christ. Honestly, number two is Superman, Tyler Hoechlin Superman. And when he
He's
played that
goaded.
part to the T, and when he
He's
did freaking
goaded.
amazing.
He is
Like he was
goaded.
fantastic. I take him over David Quantrill, if I'm being honest.
Fair.
But we'll talk about that later. My third one, uh, hmm. Third one, I might actually have multiple third ones, if I'm being honest. If that's
I'll give you
okay.
two. I'll give you
Okay,
two.
two. I have to go with Sarah.
Okay, I can live
I
with
have to go
that.
with Sarah. Um, and Cisco's partner, Frost.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Caitlin.
Caitlin. Thank you. What is? I always call her Frost, but I'm like, what's her actual Caitlin? But
Yeah, they
Caitlin.
mostly like made her Killer Frost, which is,
Yeah,
and
that's why I
then
call her
like in
Frost.
what was it, season 6, I think is what it was, or 7, like they split them.
Yeah, that was interesting. I'm like, I actually did. I didn't watch it, but I read about it. I just read about it. Well,
I don't know how I felt about that one though.
I saw some clips about it, and I was like very confused. I'm like, well, I haven't watched the show, so of course I'm confused. But
I
it
forgot
was. It's,
how they handled that, but essentially, I think it had something to do with. It didn't have anything to do with Mirror Master,
mm-mm,
but somehow like Caitlyn lost her powers.
mm-hmm.
She had some type of serum or whatever that they were trying
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah,
like dampen metahumans or whatnot,
yeah,
and then to like get Frost back because she missed her sister.
yeah.
She got with
I
her.
remember that. I remember
She got
reading
with her
that.
father, and they
Yeah,
split her. It was so weird, and
yeah.
yeah,
That was interesting, I guess.
it was a thing.
But
It
my
happened.
right, my honorary Uso. I'm like, if you're a wrestling fan, you know what that means.
I got you.
Um, honorary. Oh, there's so many characters.
Hmm.
Hmm. If I could choose only one honorary,
Hmm.
hmm, damn, that's harder than I thought. Oh,
Right?
you know what? I'm gonna actually go with Oliver's sister.
Thea?
No, the other one.
Mia? The one
Yeah,
that came up in season 7?
yeah. I actually liked her. I
She
actually
wasn't
liked her a
bad.
bit. Yeah,
Honestly, like I didn't hate season 7. So I'm not mad at it. I think the only issue I had with season 7 was they did the flash forwards because they were trying to do the backdoor
they did too
pilot,
much of those. They did too much of those.
and the flash forwards just didn't hit. You know,
I
it just didn't
understood
hit.
them, but I really like me. I like her. I like her character. No,
Yeah,
wait. I'm like,
she was
I
solid.
think she was pretty
No,
badass.
her name wasn't Mia. That was the daughter. Uh,
Yeah. What's shit? What was that woman's name?
is it Kamiko?
Can
I think her
Oliver's
name was.
sister. I'm gonna Google right quick. Hold on.
I was about to say because I legitimately don't
Oliver's
remember.
sister. The Emiko.
Emiko, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
she was solid.
Emiko. Yeah. So
She
yeah,
was
if I
solid.
choose honorary, I would choose Emiko.
Yeah, she was solid. I can live with that.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, that was fun. Kevin, this has
Oh
been
yeah.
great talking to you as usual. But we're not done yet because
No, we're not.
as I mentioned at the top, we are are recording this on a Saturday, 2 days after, technically, 1 day after the Supergirl movie dropped. Now, if you follow me on social media, I posted on Facebook, Instagram, and Threads my rating and my thoughts. Um, Kevin, I'll give you time to explain your thoughts because you just saw it, and then I'll kind of dive a little bit deeper into what I thought about the movie.
So yeah, this is a legit fresh alpha theater moment.
Yeah.
Since he's putting me on blast. I've seen all the comments, like reactions, and people talking about it's trash and so many other type of things. I was like, most of the type of people that didn't even see the movie, they're just going after the trend of just hating stuff.
Yep. They just want
And then I've
the
seen people that
attention.
actually see the movie. I've seen people like giving praise to it, saying that it was very beautiful. How I had a great time watching it. And they had some critiques, which I actually expect.
Yeah.
Like those feedback I actually listened to. I'm like, okay, that's interesting. And so I've seen people say that's not for them, and like the story wasn't there for them. I'm like,
Fair.
that's fair. Like, I'm just glad you actually watched it and not
Yeah.
just going by this stupid trend like it's trash. Like you clearly didn't watch the movie.
Right.
And so I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Since Gary gave me some grace time, I can actually go sit down and watch this movie. And so I went in. I always go in. At least I try to go in with the fan brain and not the writer's brain. But they tip and
They
tack
intermingle.
out. Yeah. So going in, the movie starts. I'm saying, okay, let's see what people's talking about. Instantly, I love Miley. What I forget how to pronounce
Millie. Yeah.
Millie. I freaking love
She's
Millie.
great.
I love her from House of Dragons.
Same.
Loved her instantly when the movie started. I was like, all right, I'm interested. I'm interested already with a drunk superhero. This is interesting. Okay. I was like, okay, this is interesting. I think she was a good choice of Supergirl. I mean, even though I still don't know Supergirl as well yet because I haven't read the comics as often yet. But I read like a bit about this story is supposed to be based on the Woman of Tomorrow comic, I believe it was.
Yep.
And so I was like, I read like bits and pieces of it, and so I was like, okay. And then I was like, so for me, I'm not going to break down the entire movie because you guys gotta go see it for yourself.
Gotcha.
But for me, I give it a 7. Of course, it has issues. Nothing's perfect.
Right.
But I give it a high ranking, mostly because how I felt about it. I had fun watching it. Like, it didn't give me like an aha or like whoa moment, but I still had fun watching it. That's what I expect when I want to watch it. I want to have some fun.
Exactly.
The thing I had problems with, like, I kind of laughed in a way they went the John Wick route with the story.
Yeah, they did.
Spoiler, but that's not really a spoiler because that's in the trailer.
Yeah.
When the only thing I don't like, I keep forgetting the villain's name.
Krim.
Krim.
Yeah.
Krim. Him. I feel like they did that too early in the movie. I feel like it didn't properly build up for me to be emotionally invested in caring about Crypto getting hurt. I think they did that way too fast. Like,
I feel like they were banking on you having seen Superman and having that connection from Superman. That's what I think it was.
That didn't work for me. I was like, that didn't work for me. They could have done it a whole different way, which would have been better than what they did. I was like, yes, I love Crypto and Superman, but it didn't transfer the emotional aspect of me caring about the dog in the movie. Krim, he wasn't. I'm kind of iffy about Krim because he didn't really feel like a strong villain for me. Because, I'm a huge villain guy.
I am too.
And I was like, he was good, but he wasn't he didn't feel intimidating. He felt like a comedic Freddy
Mhm.
Krueger. If I'm
Yeah,
being, like a comedic Freddy Krueger. And I'm like, the designing was great. The design of the movie was beautiful. If
it
I'm being
was.
honest,
It was a
I
very
don't know if
beautifully
that was
looked movie.
practical effects or CGI, but either way, whoever built that was freaking
I
fantastic.
think a lot of it was practical. It looked
Oh God,
very real.
well, they brought the A game with that. I'm kidding.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
phenomenal. I've seen people like, oh, it does like you feel like Guardians of the Galaxy and stuff, and
It didn't feel like Guardians of the
it's
Galaxy at
like
all.
I was like, no, it didn't actually.
It felt nothing like Guardians of the
I was
Galaxy.
like, it's like the only reason you're saying Guardians of the Galaxy is because she's wearing a trench coat, but she only wore the trench coat for like 5 minutes.
Literally.
I was like, but this more felt like kind of sort of Star Wars, Star Trek with Supergirl in it in a way.
I can agree with that.
And I was like, this is not Guardians. I mean, yes, it has like it's like some jokes, but it didn't feel like the
Yep.
typical
Like
James
it didn't.
Gunn
Right. You
like
could tell James
random
Gunn didn't
jokes.
write
Like
this or
yes,
direct it.
thank you. That's what I'm like. I keep seeing people complain. They're like, James Gunn's spelling this. I'm like, I was like, he didn't freaking write it. He didn't freaking direct it. By the way, he's the CEO of DC. He just oversees it, but he puts input.
Yep.
But he said himself, everyone who does that movie has their own creative freedom to do it.
Yep.
And I'm like, dude, this is not James Gunn's job.
Yeah, no.
I'm like, of course, it has silly moments because it's a superhero film. Of course, it has silly moments.
Like that's the comic
But
book. Pick up one.
literally, come on, read for once. And I was like, this does not feel like Guardians of the Galaxy. Even though Guardians of the Galaxy is not that bad either.
Right.
But this legit felt like Star Wars, Star Trek plus Supergirl together in one. And then I feel like, I'm like Millie as Supergirl. I think she did phenomenal. Graham was a bit underwhelming for me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I don't want to spoil that. I don't want to spoil the scene. But when Supergirl temporarily got hurt and then blasted out, I was like, that's my girl.
Yeah.
That's my girl. I was like, go ahead, girl. Like, that's my girl. So I was like, this is why I don't listen to critics or people or reviews. I was like, because I actually had a fun time watching
This was very fun.
and I'm going to watch it again.
I plan on seeing it again too.
And I'm actually excited. I'm really excited to see Superman and Supergirl on screen together.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this
They
is
have a
actually a
brother-sister
good
vibe
set.
for sure.
They do, and I think this was a pretty good setup for Men of Tomorrow since she is supposed to appear
I agree.
in that one. So I'm like, they actually transitions to his next movie. So I'm like, oh, I can't forget about Lobo. Oh my God, Lobo
I was
freaking
Lobo.
hilarious to me. I could tell Jason Moore had a blast with this character that he's been trying to get for 40 years. 40 years. I'm like, probably not 40 years, but over decades.
Yeah.
I feel like we need an R-rated Lobo movie because I want more Lobo. If I'm being honest, I really want more Lobo.
I don't know if I'd want a Lobo movie, but I would definitely be happy to see him show up in more projects and maybe give him a limited series. I'd be okay with that.
Fair. But I just know I want more Lobo because I feel like he that was actually a fun aspect of seeing him.
He was very fun, yeah.
I was like, I don't care. I'm like, if it's not a movie, like you said, you can do like a mini series to show who Lobo really is. I was like, but I think he actually really fits where the DC is going.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be interesting to see how they utilize him. And I just hope they don't water him down. That's the only thing I hope for. They do not water him down. But yeah, for me, it was a 7 out of 10.
So I gave it an 8.5. I felt like this movie was really carried by strong performances from Millie, from the girl who plays Ruthie. I felt like those two just absolutely bodied their position.
Yeah, about that sister vibe to it.
Yeah, so they were great.
Yeah.
I felt like a lot of the action really worked for me, like especially towards the end when Supergirl is fully healthy and she's on that beach and she's just going insane. Like that was pure adrenaline for me.
Agree. Yeah.
I agree with you. I felt the villain was not that well done. And this is actually one of the few times I'm going to blame the writing because I felt the writing for the villain was just kind of weak.
Same.
But I think the actor did such a good job in the role
Mhm.
that he's still memorable because like he was comedic and he wasn't intimidating, but you could tell like he was kind of threatening.
Mhm.
Um, but outside of that, I felt like the writing was pretty solid. I felt like it was a very competent movie. I think for me, and this is after I saw it Thursday night when it released. I got to see it luckily in an empty theater, so I didn't have other people bothering me. And when I left the theater Thursday night, I was like, I think this is about an 8, 8.5. And then Friday, I made my post about it and I gave it an 8.5. I'm still at an 8.5. Like that movie was just that enjoyable to me. Again, I felt like it was super competent. And I think the writing was really good. And I've been seeing this more and more on threads. And this is what I was saying when I came out of theaters. I felt like this movie would have been better if it was directed by a woman because it
I
was
agree.
written by a woman, and you could tell because the writing, the dialogue, and some of the mannerisms that were given to Kara, given to Ruthie, and some of the women throughout the movie, you could tell like
Mhm.
a woman took the time to write that.
Mhm.
But you could also see, and people who don't study film probably don't know this, directing is king. In this case, directing
Yes.
should have been queen because the director's vision is what overrides a script 9 times out of 10 when it comes
Oh
to
God, yes.
movies.
Oh
If
my
this was
God, yeah.
TV,
Whole different
screenwriters
game.
are the top dog. Showrunner,
Mhm.
technically, but directors follow the showrunner slash head screenwriter. Movies is always the director. So if the director says, you know what, I'm taking this out of the script, we're going to do this, or I'm going to change how this looks because I don't
Mhm.
like how this looks from the script, this is how it's going to look. So when the director does that, it changes the entirety of the heart of the script to fit the director's vision. So if this had been a woman directing this movie, I guarantee this movie would have been 5 times better. Maybe not ten
Oh yeah.
times better, but it would have been five
Better
times
at least
better
5 times. Yeah.
because I feel like
Agreed.
we would have gotten like the whole subplot of the movie is, or not subplot, but the main I guess technically subplot is dealing with Krim and his people stealing young women and using them in human trafficking. That's the main plot of the
Literally.
story
Literally.
or subplot. And I feel like that would have been handled better because someone I saw literally just before we started recording pointed out something that happens at the beginning of the movie to kind of set things in order for us to meet Ruthie and how it doesn't make sense for them to have this goal and to do
Yep.
what they did. And it's
Yeah.
like, to
That
me,
part.
I don't think that's writing. I think that was more of a director's choice
Uh-huh.
because I feel like the script would have called for something different. And I
Mhm.
feel like the director was like, let's do this instead. And I'm just
Mhm.
like, I think if we could have done something different at the beginning of that, it would have been a little bit better. People are calling that a plot hole. That's not a plot hole.
Well, it's not a plot hole.
No, a plot
Like,
hole is writing something in the story that doesn't get answered later on.
yeah.
That was more of I would say more of just a misstep or like forcing a plot story, but it's not a plot hole.
It's more
But
like it's like almost like a filler in a way.
yeah, so it's like one of
In a
those things
way.
where it's like, I wish we could have just done better directing,
Yeah.
and then I think this movie would have been a little bit better. But definitely not knocking it. I highly recommend everyone go see it. Like I said, 8.5 out of 10 because the things that I've mentioned to me personally were just nitpicks. It didn't take me out the movie. I was fully invested and sat the entire time. Didn't even
Oh
once pull out my phone because I was bored. I had to pull out my phone because it kept going off, and I'm like, I thought I put it on Do Not Disturb, but that's different. So yeah,
yeah. Right.
high recommend if you haven't seen Supergirl.
Oh yeah.
Now,
Oh
Kevin,
yeah.
when I asked you to come on the podcast again,
Mm.
you gave me like 75,000 different things you was working on.
Oh my God.
uh, no, I'm going to start calling you the hardest working man in entertainment because you always got some new project that you're working on, and it's great to see. But I told you I would give you some time to talk about some of the things you're working on. So you got the floor. tell the people what you've been working on.
I know one of the things I told you about that I'm working on my nonprofit. I call
Mm-hmm.
it Kevin's Life Foundation. Because it's basically like my mental health nonprofit because I want to raise funds to help my community
Mm-hmm.
and like help homeless people, like help people get a life, like help build their life. As I'm learning to build mine, I want to help build others at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, I'm officially starting that, and I plan to do like food drives, like bringing some food to the homeless, because I've seen a guy on TikTok going around buying homeless people food all the
Mm-hmm.
time. That's like that's always been my heart, is like being able to help somebody, and even if it's just one person, just put a smile on somebody's face makes my day, man.
I like that. Yeah.
And so I want to start my nonprofit to be able to that's one that's part of my nonprofit, and to help homeless. And then I'm also in my nonprofit. I plan to do like grants,
Mm-hmm.
for like entrepreneurs. I'm like, you want to start a business? First, give me your pitch of what you want to do. Because one, I want to see, are you real about this? Like, are you
Mm-hmm.
certain about this? Like, if you're trying to, like, if like, I want something. I want you to be raw and real with what you're trying to do, and like,
Yeah.
and then when I ask you the question why you're doing this business, and if you can't answer that, you have to figure it out. Because I'm like, I can't help you if you don't tell me the why you're doing this. You know what I mean?
That's fair. That's
But if
fair.
you give me a full detailed answer, not scripted, just raw and real, and just from your heart, then I know you feel for real about what you want to do, and I want to be like a catalyst to help push you to get to that dream.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know people say follow your dreams. I was like, I don't like that saying, because following, you get lazy. I was like, the way I was raised, like, the way I was raised is like, um, figure out your purpose and learn how to um, ride the wave of
Mm-hmm.
achieving your purpose.
Okay.
I was like, yes, have a dream. I'm not saying you don't have a dream. Don't get me wrong. To have your dream, but find the steps to get to that dream and bring it to life.
Mm-hmm.
Don't just follow it. Actually bring it to life, because as you continue to follow it, it's just going to be there. It's
Mm-hmm.
going to be there and not come into life, if that makes sense.
Yeah. One of the I had heard someone say one time that the richest place on earth is the graveyard because it's where all the dead people's dreams live. So
Yeah, yeah, that's the sad truth. Anyway, that's
yeah.
the sad truth. And then um, my my full holding company is called Carousel. Right, that's my holding company because my name's Kevin. It's my universe.
Yeah.
And so Carousel is kind of like my Netflix, whereas like I produce everything under now.
Mm-hmm.
I got a better structure finally in this professional world. I was like, finally figured out I won but Carousel is my media company, and Canvas site is under Carousel, where Canvas site is my storefront
Okay.
where you can buy the books, buy my
Mm-hmm.
magazines, because I do graphic novels, comics, magazines, and regular novels.
Mm-hmm.
And now I publish authors under it now.
Nice. Nice.
So so basically the way you describe it, like, Disney, Disney's a media, and then Disney has Fox and like
Yep.
Disney Worldwide Publishing, and that's kind
Yep.
of how Carousel is. Carousel is my main name, my
Mm-hmm.
main holding company name, and then under it, my storefront is Canvas site,
Mm-hmm.
where you can buy the books directly from me on my website at campsite.com, by the way. Just put that out there if you want to. Uh, and then under also my nonprofit is under Carousel, because that's how I keep the structure.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have my beverage brand I'm working on called Carousel Brew International.
Mm-hmm.
That's a whole different episode we can talk about later. And then I have my mental health clothing brand, retail brand called the
Mm-hmm.
Kevinless Express, because it's me
Mm-hmm.
expressing my feelings and showing you that you can express your feelings a different way. You don't
Okay.
have to talk about it, but you can do it through art.
Right. Right.
So Kevinless Express is my mental health wellness retail brand, because I also want to do like because I also want to be like a studio center where you can come like you like exercise or like get some like
Hmm.
those like massage tubs
Yeah.
that like relax your body. Like that's where I'm going to build out Canvas Express someday.
Okay.
And then Canvas Global is my investment management company.
Mm.
Now, when we first met, it was my publishing, but I rebranded it. So Canvas Global is my investment company where I basically I buy stock into companies.
Mm.
So that's why I started my investment company because I want to invest and learn. Because plus I'm in my master's degree, business administration, so I learned about
Hmm.
investing, and so I started doing it while I'm studying it.
Smart. Smart.
So KLSI Global is my investment management company, and it's my investment brand management company because under that I actually manage a friend of mine's brand because she asked me to be her brand manager.
Mm.
So that's another pie to my stock
Yeah.
that she asked me to help her with her business stuff. And so I've been getting her designs together. So I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna represent you under my KLSI Global company. So she'll be your brand manager, brand manager. And so that's how I structure that. I'm actually working on a handbook to show my entire how my structure is of my companies.
Okay.
So it's like my canvas handbook, and I'm like, if you, I mean, you ask me what I'm doing, read the handbook. This is what I'm doing. So I have to keep talking about it.
It's a 15-minute conversation just to explain
Right?
your whole
Oh my
structure.
God! But it's and people that ask me, do you sleep? How do you have the time for this? I'm like, I just do, and I just love creating and I love a challenge. I'm like, I started with, I mean, for my genesis, I actually started in retail. I started
Mm.
designing clothing first, and then
Mm.
I transitioned to publishing. And then so I was like, my publishing is starting to take off, so let me like ease into something right quick, so see where I can get this popping up now.
Right.
Because I have my next comic is coming out in August called Skin Shifter, um,
Hmm.
coming out on Kickstarter. Man, I just dude, I love what I do, man. I can't stop. Creating is my blood. I was like, and yes, whoever asks, I do sleep. Do not worry about that. I actually take care of my mental better than I first started. Than I first started. I actually do get rest. But I just came back from a Texas trip, so I'm actually very refreshed.
Nice.
And after that trip, I actually got a better um, structure to handle everything I do. So I was like, oh, that's the way. Like literally, while I'm in Texas, talking to my sister, cause she's also a business owner with her water
Hmm.
business, and she's also a nurse. So like talking with her, I was like, oh shoot, I mean, I could structure it this way, and it can flow better. It's like, oh, and I can market it this way. I was like, oh, that's how it was. And then plus, I have a great team of artists that work with me too.
Mm.
A new friend named Rogo, so shout out to my friend Rogo. He's doing art pieces for Skin Shifter. Um,
Mm.
that is so
Nice.
freaking phenomenal. And oh my God, he's a salesman of my company now because he's going to be selling my books, my Skin Shifter books, at a horror convention in November.
Mm.
I didn't ask him; he brought that to me. That was freaking
That's dope.
excuse me, shocking, man. Because we met on a live podcast a couple of weeks ago, like last month. Well, it's still June, so a couple of weeks ago. And he's like he loved my project Skin Shifter. He's like he, what what I like him to sell copies of my book at the horror convention that he's going to in November. He's
Mm.
like, are you for real? He's like, you're not scamming me, right? You know? And he's like, I'm not scamming you. I'm so serious. I really love your story, and I really
Mm.
want to help sell it and like bring more eyes to it. And he made a deal. He said, but will you allow me to make like prints or like stickers that he can get profit from of
Mm.
my? I'm like, yeah. Since you're freaking selling my book and give me full profit of selling my books, I was like, yes, make a freaking make some art of my character on stickers or
Yeah.
whatever you want to sell there, so we both can get potential profits at the same time. And
Hmm.
plus, you bringing more eyes
Yeah.
to my store at the same time.
Hmm.
And I'm like, why would I say no to that? Like you're going out your way to do this for a guy you just met.
Yeah.
Like we haven't known each other for that long, but you just met a guy that you just met, and you want to sell my books for me?
Hmm.
Like for real? Like wow. And then someday I want to create like a full-fledged store called Chemosite. That's
Mm-hmm.
not that's going to not only just be online, but also be like an actual storefront, like
Nice.
in person, where I would carry not just my books, but also other indie books
Mm-hmm.
too. So when I get to like build that network out, I'm like, so if you publish with me, you automatically go to my storefront because you publish with me
Right.
anyway. So, but yeah, I have a lot of goals, and I would, and I don't, and I'll talk about more of that when we finish off our trilogy. So teaser there. Well, yeah, we can legit do another episode about everything I do to actually fully break down everything. But yeah, I just love creating, man, because I will give a tease that I am planning on doing my own convention festival down the road,
Mm-hmm.
but I will say that for the trilogy,
Yeah.
for part 3 of this. So
Yeah. Kevin already told me a little bit about it. It sounds dope. I'm excited to see what he's doing. I told y'all, like, this man is literally doing like 7,000 things at once. I don't know. I don't know how you do it. Like, I do this, I do the podcast, I write, and I'm just like, that's it. I got my full time job. And I'm happy. This man, he's going to be Disney.
oh yeah,
So yeah,
like it's in my blood, man. I love creating.
it's great.
It's like, plus next time we're on here, you have a copy of my book, so there's
Yeah.
more books depending on how much I send you. So
Well,
yeah.
I'm definitely going to check out your store so I can have a couple of the books for sure. But
So, yeah.
Kevin, this has been great. It's always fun talking to you. It's always fun having you on the podcast. It's going to be more than a trilogy at this point. So
Pretty
we're
much,
going
we're stuck with each other forever.
to
So
just call it the Fast and Furious series.
the only thing we actually make sense. So even though I
Yeah,
love Fast and Furious, but
I do
we
too.
actually,
But yeah,
but yeah,
it's okay to like bad things. It's okay to
right.
like bad things.
I was like pretty much after the first movie, it kind of went. Oh no,
Say
first
after like the fifth movie, it just
fifth
stopped
movie,
making.
it kind of went crazy. I'm like, it
Yeah,
kinda started, but I still love it because I'm like, it's entertainment. I'm
yeah,
not looking for anything
that's all it is. It's just
realistic.
mindless
So
entertainment.
yeah, so
All right,
yeah.
Kevin. Well, again, appreciate you for coming on here. This has been fun. Tell the people where they can find you, follow you, and get more of your work.
Um, Instagram is the best place mostly because that's where I mostly post. Is I am Kevin Davis official, and my business tags are on there, so I don't have to name them out. You can just go to my bio. Uh, Facebook, I am Kevin Davis CEO, and then on TikTok, it's spelled. My username is spelled Kelso, but you can just type in Kevin Unfiltered Davis CEO. That's me.
Nice.
So yeah, that's on TikTok, and YouTube is Kevisal. That's spelled KEVIRSAL.
All the links will be in the description below. So go give Kevin a follow on all socials.
Oh, and
Uh,
kevinsite.com. Sorry.
oh yeah,
Kevinsite.com.
can't forget the website.
Yeah, kevinsite.com. That's my actually official storefront.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, all
Yeah.
that all that's Expector Gadget stuff. You can
Go give him a
Yeah.
follow. All of it is in the description below. Thank you guys for watching or listening to the Divergent Comics podcast. I'm Gary. Have a good week.